Jen Peterson says, what is the theoretical orientation of the book? Is it a self-help book? Jan, if you go on my site, mindthatseekstruth.com, and scroll down to books, you will see a picture of 3 books. One of them is called The Breakup Pain Handbook. It's about 600 pages. The other one is Me, My Psyche, and I. That book talks about thoughts, consciousness, the relationship between the two, watcher and the watched, the controller and the controlled, which is the relationship between the content of the consciousness and the thoughts. About fear, what is fear? Is there such thing as fear? How does it come about? About ego, what is ego? How does it affect our behavior? What is desire? How does desire come to be? How is it born? What are the stages? What are the processes? So I've taken the mystic out of these things and discussed about that in that book. So, and many other things about meditation, about the movement of the mind and body coordination, and all these other little goodies. Some of them are few pages of chapters in chapter. Some of them are maybe 10 or 20. Some of them are shorter chapters. And it's not a one story to read. It's just different, so you can read them whenever you feel like something new or something interesting that you want to ponder on. And the other one is Transient Thoughts and Me. These are thoughts that come to your mind, which you're not invited. You did not want them to be there. They just appeared, and you want to know, what the heck are they? Where do they come from? What do I do with them? Do they define me? Does it mean that they represents my character? Or does it have anything to do with me? How do I deal with them? How do I understand them? How do I manage them? So that's the book that talks about that. That book is about 200 pages. Me, My Psyche, and I is about 360 pages. So, and lots of thoughts have gone through putting them together for many, many years in the making. Now, when you click on the books, it will take you to the books, each book, and each book has a little video, 2-minute video right beside it. So you can watch the video. It tells you about what the book is about, reminds you of it. Then you can click on the books. The book will open. You can look at the table of contents and see what topics are there, how many chapters and so on. Then you can click on the next page and it'll open up a sample chapter. So you will have a good idea by the time you want to decide if you should get it or not. That, I think, would be the best way to explain or help you to know what the books are all about. Jen says, I'm a practicing psychologist, and your YouTube videos have helped me to help others. I thank you very much. My pleasure, Jen. It is very gracious of you to put this kind words for me here, and I certainly appreciate it. And if you had a chance to make such a kind comment on YouTube in any of the videos that you like, it would be greatly appreciated, as I would pin that as a testimonial, which would help the channel as one of the many wonderful comments that I receive on a daily basis. I am actually quite amazed that this journey that started very small has taken us here, and we have been able to reach 1.3 million people so far, which looks big for me, but in fact, I guess it's very small in comparison with many other YouTube channels, which they are hoping to help people as well in similar topics. But I have heard from many of you, hundreds of you, that many of other channels that they've tried to use on YouTube for their challenges of relationships or whatnot has not been helpful. The contents are not that thoughtful or deep or helpful, other than some light sympathy or some help. But my question is that even so, with all my appreciation of all these wonderful comments I received, we still don't have the number of subscribers that those other channels that seemingly are not as helpful as subscribers tell me that we are. They have a lot more subscribers, sometimes 4, 5, 6, 7, 800,000, and million viewers on some of their videos. And someone lately told me that there's a trick to it, that somehow there are robotics, that they keep adding subscribers, and then the people see there are more subscribers there, so they will think it's a good channel. They also, you know, subscribe, and that's how they grow. Whether it's true or not, I'm not sure, but I do know one thing, that we do receive lots of comments, positive comments, life-changing comments, that these channels' content has been life-changing effects on the people. But with all that wonderful comments, we still are invisible. We are not so easily visible. Many people around the world find us by accident, and I'm trying to hope to change that. I'm hoping to change that, and that can only happen if you guys share the videos on your social media, talk about it, just like you did. It would be greatly appreciated, so we can reach more people, and at the same time, it would bring about that the goal that we have in order to expand this channel and do a lot more things which I have in mind. Hopefully, I'll be able to put that new project that I decided to start, which would be the ultimate. It's got a marketing name, which I really usually don't like to use it, but it looks like that's the name of the game. If you want to get attention, you got to give these special names. The ultimate breakup cure, or something to that effect, which once it's done, either it's going to be in the form of pamphlet or maybe a video. Then we have to decide how to market it. In the meantime, we still need your help, and I appreciate your comment.